Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has shown up here. Thank you so much. It's great to have some people already in the chat. Freedom Prospector, good morning. Patrick, good morning to you. And then Mike, nice to see you here as well. So if you guys are new here, I recognize a few names in the chat, but if you're new here, this is your first live stream. Basically, the way that these work is it's pretty much viewer led. If there's anything you want to hear about, see, talk about in crypto, technology, investments, anything like that, leave a chat in the live comment section. And so far in the past, we've always been able to get to all of the chats. So depending on how busy it is, I will do my best to touch on everybody's questions, comments, stuff like that. So again, thank you so much for showing up. If you haven't already, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. So, first off, I did see there's already a few comments about what we want to talk about, but just want to start off with a general overview of the crypto market. Actually, today we are seeing some green, which is much needed. We had a few down days here over the last week and a half. Bitcoin is down currently at $37,674, which is actually up 1.76% today, but overall down quite a bit over the last week. So that's, it's okay. I think we saw this coming. I think we're right on the edge of whether or not we are going to be considered in a bear market or crypto winter or whatever. And I think there's a lot of other factors playing in. Cryptocurrency was not the only asset to take a dive over the last week, which is really, really good. Now, if, like the stock market, it also fell quite a bit. And if the stock market had been going up like crazy and crypto was going down, I think that would be way more concerning. But overall, there's a lot of uncertainty going on right now, so that's why we're seeing so much variation in prices. But overall, crypto is starting to go back up. Depending on the stock, yesterday, Friday, they had a good day. Some did, some didn't, but overall, it's nice to start seeing crypto going back up. So again, Hamza, nice to see you here. And then I'm not going to be able to pronounce your name. I'm not even going to attempt, so I do apologize. But I'll just say B, welcome. And then, so Freedom Prospector said good morning. Patrick said good morning. Mike, you asked, can we take a look at Litecoin charts? Now, of course we can. So let me pull up Trading View. That's what it's called. I guess I should just start with this program. Where are we at here? Trading View. Is this it? Yep, this is it. Okay. Alright, so we're going to search for Litecoin. Litecoin to USD. So let's take a look at Litecoin. So it's currently down 0.13% at right around $109.39. Now, if you've been around on the channel, you'll know that I do like Litecoin. I think it has a lot of potential. Mainly, the biggest reason I say that is because it's been around for a while. If I'm remembering correctly, Litecoin was actually the second crypto to Bitcoin. So, it's like Bitcoin's gold, Litecoin at one point was silver, but since then has, I would say that's been passed off to Ethereum or something else. But looking at this, you can see back here in May of last year, 2021, we got up to about $387. Since then, we're down to about $109. Definitely down quite a bit here, but zooming in, this is on the day chart, by the way, if I forgot to mention that. We can see that we've been kind of on this trajectory downwards to this level. The last time we were around this price level was back in July of last year, so roughly 6 or 7 months ago. You can see that we've been trading right on this limit. I'll draw a line here to make it a little easier to see. That seems mostly flat. You can see that it's been trading right below, couple day candles were dropping down there, but more or less it was either closing on or above this line. So this seems to be our support here, which is right around $105, $106. Now, the last time that we had broken through that was way back here, December 25th of 2020, so a little over a year ago. And that was when we were below it for, a decent amount of time due to the last crypto bear market. We've broken through this support level, retested it a few days later, and since then we've been above it more or less for the last year. So that is a really crucial point for this support, because I'm guessing if this does fall back below this support line, we probably will see a retracement anywhere back to the $70 range all the way up to this kind of range, which is around $40 to $45. Of course, I don't want to see that happen. Like I said, I think Litecoin is a really good coin to have in your portfolio. It's more or less pretty stable, but it does have those price fluctuations, and it's one of those coins that's a little bit cheaper. $108 for a solid cryptocurrency is a pretty good price. Bitcoin being multiple thousands of dollars, Ethereum a couple $1,000s. It's a nice coin to get at a decent price. Now, whether or not you should invest in it, that's going to be up to you. Right now, we are, like I said, right on the verge, I think. I don't know if it's been officially declared or what officially declares it. I think it's 20% down is considered a bear market. If crypto does go into a bear market, we follow the 4-year cycle, what we're most likely going to see across the board is all of the cryptos going back down to what I would guess is going to be their previous all-time highs. So in that case, Bitcoin would be right around $19,000 to $20,000. Ethereum would be right around $1,200, I believe. Litecoin, well, I guess I have the chart here. I'm not 100% sure. Would probably be, well, see, that's the weird thing. Is Litecoin's previous all-time high was a couple $100s. So Litecoin, who knows where it could go? It might sit around this $140 range, this kind of peak here that we had in 2019. That I could see the $100 to $140 range is probably where I'd guess Litecoin would stay. If not, maybe drop down to the 70 to 90 range is probably my guess with Litecoin. But if that does happen, I wouldn't necessarily be shocked to see Bitcoin back down around $20,000, the rest of them back around where their all-time high was back in 2017. So that's just a prediction. We'd have no idea what's going to happen with crypto, of course. It could completely do the opposite, and something could happen and Bitcoin could start going towards all-time highs again, pulling the rest of the market with it, bringing new media, new users, and really the more people that we get into crypto, the more people are buying and holding and trading. Fees will go up because people are moving, which not necessarily a bad thing, but more money will be moved around in crypto, bringing the whole community into a larger audience, and that just compounds on itself. As more people use it, we'll get more news coverage, more people use it, more news coverage, and so on. So that's why I think it's really completely unpredictable to see which way crypto will go. We could just get one good news article and really see a 2 or 3 week boost in prices. So crypto is really that volatile, which a lot of people, that's the reason they stay away from it, but that's also the reason a lot of people make a lot of money with it. So Mike, got a little bit off topic there, but hopefully that helps you out with the Litecoin chart. Again, it looks like we've got 6 people in here, so thank you so much for showing up and tuning in to today's live stream. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, please leave a live chat. I'm more than happy to try and talk about everything that you want to talk on, and just kind of see what you want to see on the channel or hear about. Hamza, I think we said hello. B, I said hello, and then Freedom Prospector said, I'm stacking Litecoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Doge, Raven, and some other POW coins. Yeah. Right now, with the prices being a little bit lower than they were, even though it is green today, except Ethereum's kind of flipping right on that level there, but even though prices are up today, it's still down a significant amount from where it was just a week or 2 ago. Right now is the best time to continue to try and get crypto, whether you're investing or just claiming from faucets, doing different surveys, stuff like that, because when crypto prices are lower, you can get more of it for the same amount of work or the same amount of money. So that's a huge thing, and of course, if crypto keeps going down, then yeah, you will lose some money on your investment, but assuming that we follow the same 4-year cycle, say worst case scenario, we go into this bear market, the crypto winter, the next year and a half, 2 years, maybe 2.5 years are pretty stagnant. We trade sideways for the most part, up and down here and there, and then we hit another bull market. Think about how much potential you have to make and hold crypto during the next 2 years. Everybody's out here panicking, saying, oh my goodness, crypto's going to go down, it's going to go into this bear market. What are we going to do? Claim from faucets. Set up an automatic investment that takes $50 from your every 2 week paycheck and buys Bitcoin or Ethereum. Keep, stay in the community. Don't just leave because, you're not making multiple tens or 15, 20, 30, $40 a day. It's part of crypto. I remember in 2017 when everything was going up, I thought, oh my goodness, this is going to be it. We can all quit our jobs and just mess around online with crypto. And then 2018 happened and it started going down and down and down. And ultimately it got, well, and for lack of a better word, it got a little bit boring. Crypto wasn't crazy. There were new things coming out, the Tron dApps, that was new in 2018, 2019 time. But more or less, there wasn't a ton to do. I continued claiming from faucets. I had my mining rig running, which I'll be having some more content on mining coming here in the next few days, so make sure you're subscribed for that. And it's one of those things that's just, stick with it, continue claiming, continue what you've been doing in crypto. There's no reason to stop just because prices are going down. So I really hope that that's kind of the message I try and get across here on the channel is, yeah, faucets aren't going to make you rich overnight, but they can make you rich over the course of a year or two. It's one of those things. So getting back to the comments, though, again, 6 people. If you guys have anything you want to say or see on the channel, talk about, whatever, throw a chat in the live comment section. I'm more than happy to talk about anything you guys want to talk about. So, Mike, you said, great analysis for sure. Do you think Bitcoin will bottom when the Fed raises the rates? That is a really tough question. I'm not sure. I think probably what I could realistically see happen is Bitcoin falling along with stocks, kind of like it did this week, but then going back up. Because Bitcoin is that deflationary asset that we've talked about before that people will use to hedge against inflation. Now, obviously, as they start to lower rates, in theory, raise rates, inflation should lower. Whether or not that works out exactly how they're talking about is going to be a mystery. But overall, I think Bitcoin will probably fall with the rest of the markets as that happens, with just some uncertainty. But overall, I think it will pretty much be strong through the storm, weather the storm pretty well, and more or less survive and see what happens. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. Bitcoin is so volatile, it really shouldn't be affected by that, but it will be. I'm not going to sit here and say, Bitcoin's not going to be affected by that at all, because it will. I just don't know to the extent of how affected it will be. And again, use that as an opportunity to get that crypto, whatever crypto you're going after, because I don't think it's just going to be Bitcoin. It's going to be the whole crypto market. Use that as an opportunity to get as much as you can. Whether you're investing or faucets or mining, whatever you're doing, just use that as the opportunity to collect that crypto, because even though the prices are going down, eventually, if you truly believe in crypto, you believe it's going to go up. I fully believe that even if we go into a 2-year bear market, we will see Bitcoin back up at the $65,000 area and even higher than that. Whether that's next week, next year, or the next 3 years, I don't know. But I fully believe Bitcoin will be back up and eventually cross into the 6-figure mark, which means right now, if Bitcoin was to get to $100,000, assuming we round up 3,000 to an even price of $40,000, I could be getting Bitcoin at a 60% discount. That's the way I think you should look at the crypto bear market. So again, you got to do your own research and all that, but that's just my thoughts on it at the moment. So Mike, you said I completely agree. Faucets and also mining are great ideas during a bear market. I remember when moon faucets were giving like 120 satoshis an hour. Yeah, I remember when I first started with Bitcoin, and my first account I ever made on any crypto site was free Bitcoin. Great faucet. If you haven't already made an account, definitely make one. I made an account on there, and they were giving away 20,000. I think it was like 24,000 satoshis every hour. That was the minimum reward. Now, of course, Bitcoin at the time was $400. So if you won their top prize, you would get half a Bitcoin, because their top prize has always been $200. But 24,000 satoshis, that's $9 an hour. That's I, depending on where you live, that might be above minimum wage. Now, obviously, that was 5, 6 years ago, but it didn't work out like that all the time. So it's one of those things that, if you look at it now, you would have been like, well, why wasn't I claiming every hour on the hour? Well, you could still do that with free Bitcoin and many other faucets. Unfortunately, Express Crypto does seem like they're not coming back online, which I did make a video on. If you had an account on Express Crypto, I highly, highly recommend you go check out that video. Fill out the form to get your funds back. But there's things like Faucet Pay. There's the Faucet Collector program. That's something that I think there's a lot of really good faucets on there, a lot of great information, and it really takes a lot of the work off of your plate when you're going to look at these faucets, because all you have to do is just go down the list. So faucets, I think, really still have a great place in crypto, especially if you're skeptical of crypto and don't want to throw your hard-earned money into it. I completely understand that, and that's why faucets are such a cool alternative that you don't get in the stock market or real estate markets or almost every other type of investment. So, Hamza, you said, what about BitTorrent new BTT chain and the price of BitTorrent? I haven't done a ton of research into it. I did convert my old BTT. I'm gonna just switch to CoinMarketCap because I know how to use it a little bit better. BTT new. Basically, what they did is they jumped the circulating supply by like a ton, which I thought was a weird move. I would have thought they would want to bring that down a little bit, but I don't know. It's not my coin. But basically, they swapped 1 to 1,000. So if you had one BTT, you would get 1,000 of the new BTTs. So it is what it is, but I'm going to continue to hold on to the BTT that I currently have. It is what it is. If it goes up in price, it's going to be a lot more valuable just because it's so cheap right now. So it's harder for it to go up, but I think it's something that's really cool, and I'm excited to see what they do with the new project. I unfortunately don't know a ton about it. The swap, though, is very simple. You really I sent it to my TronLink wallet, went on their website, did the swap, and got the BTT just like that. It costs maybe 50-60 cents in transaction fees, so they made it pretty easy. But yeah, if you want, I can do some research on it and do a video on the new BTT. I'm not sure what their plans are with it yet, but I knew they were coming out with it, and that's why I originally mined the BTT using Unmineable back in the summer. So that's a good. I haven't done any content on new BTT, so I'll have to follow up on the channel with that, but that's definitely a good topic. So Freedom Prospector said, crypto is my new religion now. February 1st is 1 year in. Crypto is attached to the posting markets. As time goes by, crypto will become less volatile and more detached from the Ponzi markets. Yeah, that's a really good point. That's it's interesting, and I mean, congratulations on being in crypto for a year. That's great. Crypto changes so much. There's still so much to do, and there's a ton of new things to discover. There are new websites that I'm finding every day, and new ways to earn and stuff like that. Like I just did a video on StakeCube. If you missed that one, StakeCube's a cloud POS site that I've had an account on since at least 2018, if not earlier. I've used them off and on. I staked on there, and then I used their interest earning for Dogecoin. They now offer POW services, cloud mining. So that's a site that I've been on for years, and they're just updating and changing with the times in crypto to help their customers and expand their business. So, crypto has a long way to go. Like you said, it will continue to grow. It'll be interesting to see what happens if regulations are put in with crypto, how that affects it, and, will it be something that's good? I don't necessarily think that over regulating it is the way to go, but I think having some easier ways to buy and sell that are known to be trusted and good can really positively help crypto. And I think there's a lot of big names in crypto, like crypto.com or Coinbase, that have really done that already without the help of governments, because they've just built their name for themselves. Crypto.com bought a stadium, or bought the naming rights to a stadium. That's huge. That's something that companies that have been around for 40, 50, 60 years have done. Crypto.com is nowhere near that old. They're a legitimate company. They're doing really well. So I think it's moving in the right direction. But, we'll have to wait and see over the next few years. And then Freedom Prospector said, wow, 24 Satoshis an hour. But yeah, that's, definitely, it was different time in crypto. But yeah, 24,000, I think it was right around 24,000, because I remember when it hit 10,000 Satoshis an hour. But yeah, no, free Bitcoin was really good back when Bitcoin was $400 or $500. So definitely, definitely funny to kind of look back on that. But Mike, you also said, whoa, 24,000 Satoshis an hour. That would be crazy. Imagine what 24,000 Satoshis would be worth in the future. Maybe $24,000 a day. Hey, you never know. That would be really cool. But that's why I say, just collect as much crypto as you can from faucets. Do whatever you want with it once you get it. But faucets are essentially just giving you free money. Like, yes, I get you have to spend a little bit of your time to either go on the site and set it up if it's an auto faucet, or set up the faucet collector bot, or just use your time to go and manually claim. But in my opinion, I'd rather spend a few minutes every hour claiming from a faucet just to find out that it didn't pay out, rather than investing, 50, 60, $70 or however much into a site or into a crypto that then has it go down. At least you're just losing a few minutes of your time. You were most likely already on the computer. You're most likely interested in crypto, and over time, as that happens, because it will, you can learn to see, okay, well, I'm coming onto this faucet. This looks very similar to one that I used 3 months ago that closed down. Maybe it's just the same company with a different brand, a different website design. Maybe you should stay away from it. You kind of learn over time to recognize some patterns and stuff. So I'd always recommend faucets for anybody in crypto. So they're a really good way to have anybody get into crypto, because as long as you have a device that connects to the internet, which everybody here does because, well, you're here, you can claim and you can start earning money online. So super, super cool. All right, had to take a drink there. But Mike, you said, do you dollar cost average at set intervals, or do you buy lump sum at a target price, 20, then 15, then 10, then 5K? I really don't invest into cryptocurrency. I've actually, trying to think, I actually don't think I've ever purchased any cryptocurrency. Not that I can remember, at least. I've always earned the crypto that I have from faucets, from cloud mining sites, from staking, from mining. Now, if you're looking at it like that, like, yes, I have purchased crypto mining equipment, like computer equipment, but I've never just straight up bought Bitcoin or bought Ethereum or Litecoin or whatever. It's always been something that I've earned from faucets. So, like I said, I still use faucets every day. I still recommend everybody use faucets every day. They are a slow way to earn, but if you build them up and stick with it, you can make multiple, hundreds or thousands of dollars from them. So I actually don't invest on a set schedule or anything like that. I've considered starting, but at this point I've been doing pretty well with faucets and just, managing that money from the faucets, sending it over to things like StateCube or BlockFi or wherever that's giving out interest on it. So, like I said, I don't really necessarily buy, but what I would say is just go ahead, set a schedule, don't look at the price of crypto, and just invest. It works out better than trying to time it. If you decide for yourself, that you can afford to put in, I'll say $50 a week or $50 every paycheck. Set that automatically to go and pick a coin or pick two coins. Like Bitcoin and Ethereum, I've talked about, have been proven to be the best coins to just consistently invest in and make long-term money. Split that $50 right down the middle, 25 Bitcoin, 25 Ethereum every week. Just have it do that, regardless of the price. And that will most likely work out better than saying, all right, I'm going to, look, all right, the last time I invested was 10 weeks ago, so I'm going to do 50 times 10 and, then invest it all at once. That's probably not going to work out as well. But either way works. Hamza, you said, I staked all my BTT 48% annually until the price goes up. Wow, where did you stake that? Like I said, I haven't done a ton of research on the new project and all that, but 48% is pretty high. I know you can stake with like Dutchy Faucet, but they don't pay 48%. I'd be interested to look into that and kind of how it works if you have to send it to a site or something. But hey, congratulations. It's earning way more than it would anywhere else. But Mike, you said, yeah, the new BTT video would be helpful. I have no idea why they did that. Yeah, I can definitely look into doing a new BTT video, just because it is so different now. They've got this, it's so much cheaper. This actually might be cheaper than Shiba Inu. There's, 5 zeros, and then it's 2109. Shiba here is 4 zeros. Yeah, so this is cheaper than Shiba Inu. That's crazy. I don't know whether or not that was the right decision for them, but hey, who knows? Hopefully it works out and it goes up. Because if it does, go up and drop a zero, we're all going to be doing really well. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I'll be interested to see if Hamza, if you're still here, I'd really like to know what you're doing to get that extra bonus there. I think that's really cool. That extra staking percentage. So again, it looks like we've got 6 people here. If you guys just tuned in, if you have anything you want to talk about, hear about, see on the channel, or just, hear my opinion on, definitely leave a live chat. So far, we've been able to get to everybody's comments. I do appreciate everybody showing up today. Please consider hitting the like button, and if you're not already, subscribe. And if you're looking to support the channel a little further, consider hitting that join button and checking out the premium memberships. Any support in that area is greatly appreciated. So, Mike, you said, oh, I see what you mean. Can you also tell us more about CryptoTab browser? Do you use it on your phone or laptop? CryptoTab is basically what it is it's a, let me just Google CryptoTab here. Why is it, I don't know why it didn't, oh, cryptotab.farm, maybe that's it. No. Crypto browser. Yeah, this is it. So basically what this is, CryptoTab is a browser that runs Chromium, so it's basically like Google Chrome, but it has a built-in mining software in the browser that you can then set, I don't think that I have it, CRY, oh, I do have it, so we'll go ahead and open it up. So basically you can see here that it opens up this crypto, basically looks like Google Chrome. You see we have our new account here, and then down here in the bottom you can see I actually have a balance apparently. So if I click into, whoop, that was CoinMarketCap. So if I click into the crypto tabs section, basically you can set what you want to mine. If I set this all the way up, all that, I'm going to leave it off just because I'm streaming right now, but it mines in the browser for you, and it does, it basically earns you Bitcoin. It's going to mine whatever coin is most profitable. They're going to exchange it and pay you out in Bitcoin. And this does run on Android, Apple, and Windows and Mac. I'm sure there's probably a Linux version. I just have not tested it. But that's something to think about as well. This is a really good program, in my opinion, for people who are just looking to get started in crypto. They have a computer or, any device really that they just want to try and earn some Bitcoin on the side. I would say if you're going to be serious about mining Bitcoin, stay away from CryptoTab. The reason I say that is because these type of sites, they're not that efficient because it's through the browser. They take pretty large fees. I'm not sure what the fee is overall, but you're not going to be earning your most amount of crypto from this site. If you're more serious about mining, I would recommend moving to NiceHash. Now, of course, NiceHash has had some, additional issues in the past. Some people hate them. Some people don't even know what happened. I still recommend NiceHash to anybody who is getting started mining. They have Windows. I think it's just a Windows, and then they have their own Linux operating system, so you can't mine on Mac. But they are a little bit better. It's a dedicated program. You do have a little bit more control over what's going on, and their fees are flat. I think it's 2%. From my experience, I've always earned more from NiceHash than I have from CryptoTab. CryptoTab's good if you want to mine on mobile, which again, be careful with. It's really not worth it. Mining on mobile, you're not going to earn a ton, and unless it's a phone that you've upgraded from, it's just a spare phone, it's going to put so much extra strain on your device or your phone, your tablet, whatever. It's most likely going to kill it. They're not meant to do that. Same thing with laptops, really, is, they're not meant to mine. You can get away with it on a laptop. You get the right cooling. I've mined on laptops before. I got a lot of my original cryptocurrency using MinerGate on a laptop. Not the greatest, not the highest earning, but it worked. You can do the same thing with CryptoTab on laptops, phones, all of that. Build some up, move it over, start earning interest on it, and then consider moving to NiceHash if you're on Windows. It's going to just be a better experience, in my opinion. Not a huge fan of CryptoTab, but it is a really good way to get started. I'll say it like that. So I don't personally use it. My mining is all shifted over into HiveOS at this point. And then if I do ever do a little bit of mining, I'll either just do it on the download an actual miner to Windows versus using like NiceHash or something. Or I'll just start NiceHash if I wanted. But CryptoTab, it's good, like I said, for beginning. So it's free, like I said, Windows, Mac, Apple, Google, all of that. And then if you don't want to use CryptoTab on a Mac, consider checking out MinerGate. They run on Mac, Windows, and Linux, and they work really well. It's basically kind of like an off-brand HiveOS. Not HiveOS, NiceHash. They download a GUI to your computer. You can choose what coin you mine. You can set how many threads or cores you want to use and all of that. So MinerGate's really good as well. Again, if you're going to get more serious in mining, definitely check out either one of those, MinerGate or NiceHash. NiceHash is a little bit more known if you're mining on Windows. And then, depending on how serious you get with it, definitely, I highly recommend HiveOS. They work really well. I've been mining with them for about a year now, and I probably would not switch back to any other equipment or software right now. They've been really good. So hopefully that helps a little bit. But Hamza, you said you can stake your new BTT on the BitTorrent chain wallet. That's good to know. Just gonna Google that and see here, BitTorrent chain wallet. So okay, I'll have to look into this a little bit. And like I said, once I do a new video on it, I'll have to mention that in there. So I just wanted to get that pulled up so I could take a look at it after the fact. But yeah, I appreciate that, because like I said, I have to do a little bit more research on it. I've got BTT that I shifted over into BTT new, so it's one of those things that, hey, if you already have it, if you're holding it in hopes that it goes up, why have it sit in a wallet doing nothing when you could be earning interest on it? So again, I'll have to do a little bit more research on it, but it sounds like you get to keep it in your wallet, which is the best case scenario. If it's in your personal wallet, like staking Spacecoin with Dutchy, the Spacecoin that I'm staking is in my personal wallet. If I wanted to sell it right now, I could. there's no contract, all of that. So, it's one of those things that just it lets you have control over your money. I'm not a huge fan of having to send your money to a different place to earn interest because you never know. Look at Express Crypto, for example. I was staking on there. They closed. As assuming that they pay out, I'll get my money back, but that is definitely not always the case. So you got to be careful with sites like that. But hey, it happens. It's part of crypto. It's part of this community. So it sucks, but you got to be careful with that. Uh, YOLO Wee, nice to see you here. You said, do you have a faucet for BTT? What I'm gonna do here is actually pull up. This is gonna be the fastest way to do it. Is pull up my channel here on YouTube and see, because I know I have a video. Let's see, got it. BTT faucet. Alright, this one, I know there's a list. Let's see here. Oh, we got an ad. Crypto. Let's see. I know there's a site that I've used in the past. I just can't remember what it was called. That had a list of all of the BTT faucets, best faucets. I think that's it. Yep. Alright, so best faucets here. This is a site that allows you to, it basically just collects all of the faucets for various coins and puts it in one spot. So you can go down the list. So you wanted to claim BTT, come over here. It looks like on this site alone they have 3 BTT faucets. So here are 3 faucets that have been tested and are paying as of the time of the stream. They update these all the time, and then like I said, if you wanted to, claim Dogecoin, they've got what looks 7 or 8 faucets here for Doge. Bitcoin, of course, they got, a few. We talked about Bitcoin Cash earlier. There's 4 of them here. Litecoin, I'm sure, is on this list. Maybe not. Litecoin, there it is. Yeah, so it looks like we got 8 Litecoin faucets here. If you're really just trying to collect as much crypto as possible, check out this site. I'll throw the link in the chat here. This is a really good site that just lets you go down the list of these, on these faucets and earn, the various cryptocurrencies. And really, you can just convert these over into whatever you want after the fact. And once they get sent over to a wallet or something like that, they've got Shiba Inu on here. That's a good one. It's one faucet, but it's listed on here. So they keep this up to date pretty well. And this is a good place to kind of check for, different faucets in different coins. Mike, I know you like Digibyte. If you're still in the stream here, we got 4 Digibyte faucets here. It's a coin that's been around for a while. So nice to see. This site's really nice for finding new faucets. So hopefully that helps. Other than that, I don't know if there's anybody else who has any other comments or anything else you guys want to hear about. I'm going to go ahead and just turn on the music. I'm going to go get a drink here, and then I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so it looks like Mike, you asked what are my thoughts on the Bitcoin stock to flow model. I think it's another one of those ways that basically it's trying to predict the price of crypto, Bitcoin specifically, and really I think used loosely, I think Bitcoin goes up, the rest of the market goes up, so it kind of does predict the price of all cryptos. Um, I think it's one of the ones that is more important, one of the more important models for predicting the price because it looks at how much crypto or how much Bitcoin in this case is currently out there and how much is being generated through mining. And that's one of the biggest reasons a lot of people think that Bitcoin's price is really unlimited. There really is no cap to where Bitcoin's price could go. Now, I mean, you get real specific with it and you say, oh, well, there's a certain amount of, fiat currency that has to be around, but more or less, Bitcoin is so deflationary, it's similar to gold. As long as people are using it and want it, there is no limit to the price because it's just going to keep going up. So, it's one of those things that I think it's a good one to look at, but I wouldn't base your investment decision or, anything like that based off just that one model. And I would say that for any of the models. There isn't really one that I would say, like there's the Fibonacci, all of that. I wouldn't just base it off of that. It's something that I think you should incorporate into your analysis of the current state of Bitcoin and crypto. And see where things are and all of that. So I think it's good, but definitely don't base it off of that. And it predicted that Bitcoin was going to close around 90 some $1,000 before the end of 2021. That didn't happen. So even though they have all the numbers and all that, it's still just a prediction. So never just base your investment decision or selling or whatever based off of those models. It's just something to, what do you think is going to happen? Here's what other people think is going to happen. Do they match up? What are the differences? Why are they different? Kind of things. So hopefully that kind of helps a little bit. I don't know a ton about it, but just kind of the basics that I kind of just went over. But YOLO, you said, do you think Tron can go up to $1? Is it worth collecting Tron? Looking at where it is now, let's see. It would help if I knew what tab to click. Tron, 5 cents. Going up to $1 would be quite a bit of price increase. If we pull up the calculator here, we can see that we have 101, 802, 303, 608 currently circulating times. Well, I guess that's so stupid because that would give us, so it would be 101 trillion, correct? Yeah, I don't see Tron going up to $1 anytime soon, because that would, it would basically make the market cap equal to this. That's significantly higher than Bitcoin, significantly higher than Ethereum. Wait a minute, am I missing something here? 101. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm doing numbers too quickly. So that would put Tron in third place actually. So I just counted wrong, I guess. But I still think it would be very, very unlikely because Tron would have to go from 26th place, pushing out all of these other coins, which more or less, some of them I think he could absolutely push out. Tron I think has better use case than Doge or Shiba. Those are really just propped up on memes, and they do have use cases coming out, but it's not as useful as Tron, I think. But coming up to like Cardano or Solana, those are really good coins that have a lot of use already. BNB coin, that's another one that's a really popular coin. I just don't see Tron pushing that out. There would have to be a lot more money in crypto, I think. I don't realistically see Tron going much higher than maybe 20 cents for the foreseeable future. That's my opinion. I don't know a ton about Tron, but I think it's still worth collecting. If you're doing it from faucets, I would never say don't collect a coin. The only reason I would ever say don't collect a coin from a faucet is if it's been trading at the exact same, minimum, like 1 Satoshi for the last for however long. If it's basically a dead coin, that would be the only reason I would say don't waste your time with it. Tron, I don't think it's going anywhere. So I would absolutely continue to um, collect it from faucets, use it. It's something, if you're gonna claim BTT, you're gonna need some Tron. So collect a few from the faucets and just have it for transaction fees. George, you said check out the price of Midas coin. Nice to see you here, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Let's take a look here at. Let's see. So this is up, okay, 43%. That's pretty good. Wow, it's just a straight cliff right up. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty good compared to the rest of the markets. But volume is down almost 100%. So it looks like probably what I'm guessing is someone came along and purchased a bunch of it. They increased the volume by quite a bit because it was trading, 77,000, 73,000 for the longest time here. And then all of a sudden it jumped up to 300,000. So, and it fell off right after that. So I would be careful with this. I don't think this price will last. This is looking at the week, looking at 3 months here. There's a few big spikes up. I would say if you've got profits, it might be time to take them. But that's your call. So, hey, I don't have any of this coin. I don't really know anything. Just looking at the chart. Looks like it might not last. But, hey, still nice to see a lot of those nice gains. But YOLO said, can you make a tutorial or setup video for faucet collector? Yeah, so I think I actually have one out there. Let's go back to the YouTube. Let's see here. Help if I could spell. Alright. Faucet collector. I don't know if I have setup in there. How to earn, setting up and using the faucet collector bot. So this video here, I basically go over the different settings and what you need to do to earn with faucet collector bot, what you need to enter in, how to set it up, and more or less it is the same with all of the faucets on there. So I went ahead and sent that video in the chat for you. Check that out. If you still have questions, leave a comment on the video. All of the new comments still show up at the top of the list, and I try and respond to all comments that are appropriate to respond to. So if you still have questions after watching that, let me know, and I can definitely try and help you out with it. It's not too hard to use. It's just can be a little bit confusing when you first get going, but once you do it 1 or 2 times setting up a faucet, it's super easy as long as you know your password and email mostly. So yeah, definitely check that video out. And again, if you still have questions, comments, anything, leave a comment on the video and I should see it. So Mike, you said, are you currently staking any other coins other than Rocco? I actually sold off the Rocco that I had because the project more or less died. There wasn't much going on with it. I don't even know if it's on. It is, okay. So it is less than 1 cent. I think I sold for 2 or 3 cents. Unfortunately, it wasn't going anywhere. The team, when I first got into Rocco, it was one of those coins that I was really excited about. Back when I first got in, it was trading 200-300 satoshis, and then it jumped up to 400-500 satoshis, and it was doing really well. The team was active, the Discord was active, and then it slowly just stopped. The team stopped responding. They stopped, giving updates of any kind, and more or less the coin died. I tried to, engage with the team in Discord, and they really didn't want anything to do with, the comments, suggestions, just checking in kind of things that I was sending them over there. So ultimately, after a while, they kind of came back to life, did some development stuff, and it didn't do much to the price. So, I looked at it and I said, I gotta weigh out the costs here. Do I just sell it, get out of it? And ultimately, that's what I did. I just got rid of it. Call it a day. It is what it is. I'm done with it. At this time, I'm staking ZIL coin in the Atomic wallet for, I think it's like 8% or 14% interest, something like that. I don't I don't know where it is on the list here. It's down a little bit lower. It's Zaquilla coin, I think is how you say it. Let's see here. So yeah, it's about 4 cents a coin. I've lost money on the overall investment, but it's still making some interest, and I've got it in the wallet. Just one of those things to have on the back burner. Just a few, I think it's like maybe $200 or $300 worth of ZIL, and it's just doing its thing. That's the only other coin I'm staking at the moment. But hey, who knows? I might be taking Hamza's suggestion here and staking some of that BTT that I have. So, you know, that's just something to look into as well. But Mike, you said, do you have any goals for your channel's second year? Can't believe it's almost a year since your new channel started. Yeah, same here. It's been a really good year. Today's actually January 29th. Looking at the calendar here, actually a week from today is January 5th, which will be the day that the other Bitcoin Tips channel got deleted. So definitely plan on a live stream next Saturday. I'll have to see if I can do one. I may have to do it on Friday, because I don't know if I'm going to be around on Saturday. Okay. But I will be doing a live stream either Friday or Sunday, maybe both days for the year of being here on this channel. Really, the channel grew pretty well. I'm pretty happy with how much we've grown. Looking at, I'm going to pull up the stats here on the other screen just so I can see where we're currently at. Currently at 4,473 subscribers, with 25,000 views in the last 28 days, which is super cool. The other channel, from what I remember, it took me 2 or 3 years to get to 2,000 subscribers. That was the last subscriber special video I had done. In less than a year, we've made almost 4,500 subscribers, happen. So that's super cool. And again, thank you so much to everybody who is here in this live stream, and everybody else if you're watching this after the fact. A lot of names that have been in the chat today have been around since I started this channel. Mike, I know you've been here since pretty much the beginning of the new channel. George, I've recognized your name. Hamza, you've been here a lot. Freedom Prospector. Then we're getting some new names, which is super cool. So thank you so much. If you guys have subscribed, if you've liked the videos, if you've shared the videos, it really has helped out quite a bit. I would have, initially when I started this channel, I wanted to have 10,000 subscribers within the first, couple months, or, 6 months to a year. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but we got about halfway there, which is really cool. If I could basically take what we did this year on the channel, so about 4,500 subscribers, if we could double that in 2022, that would be great. So instead of getting 4,500 additional, we get, 9,000, I think, if I did that math correctly. That would be super cool. That would be a goal that I would really like to hit. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to happen, because if we do go into a crypto winter or a crypto bear market, not as many people are going to be watching the YouTube videos. That's just something that is a fact. It happened with the last bear market, and unfortunately, it's something that I'm prepared for. I'm not going to be shocked if it happens, but again, I know I say in the videos, please consider hitting the like button. Please consider sharing and subscribing. That really does help out the videos, the channel, just sharing it to your own Twitter page or a Facebook page or a cryptocurrency group or something like that. If it gets 5 or 6 more views off of that, and maybe 1 or 2 of those people share it that get 5 or 6 views, it can really compound and grow the channel and the community. So it really, I plan to continue doing a video every Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the foreseeable future, as long as there's good content to make, and then a stream, once or twice a week if I can. I don't have any plans to stop. I still enjoy doing the videos and crypto. Who knows where it's going to go, but I think I think 2022 we can continue to grow the channel really well. And I think there's a good potential we could see 10,000 subscribers within the next, 6 to 12 months. So, again, thank you guys so much for all of the support here on the channel. It does mean a lot. It really did suck when the other Bitcoin tips got got deleted. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do anything about it. I tried as much as I could, trust me. It was really sad when that got deleted. But I've been able to grow this one, and, it was, I guess, maybe for the best. We'll see. And Mike, yes, shout out to Low Roller, who has been here for a while. Low Roller is another good supporter here on the channel. Low Roller, if you are watching this after the fact, we missed you in today's live stream, but thank you for the support as well. Yeah, so we'll see, and then hopefully we can make it happen. But I'll answer a few more chats here and then probably wrap this up. But again, thank you guys. It does mean a lot. And like I said, plan on next weekend, either Friday or Sunday probably. I don't know about Saturday. We'll see. A live stream to kind of recap the year and of course talk about cryptocurrency. But George said, is Polygon a good coin to claim? If you're a sight and claim from a faucet, absolutely. I don't know if it's a good coin to invest in. I don't know much about it. I am using it a little bit with the space coin staking and all of that. I do have to get Matic or Polygon coin to sell my space coin. I think it's a good coin. I don't know a ton about it, but if you're getting it for free, absolutely. It's $1.67 a coin. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon, but hey, it's free money if you're claiming from a faucet. Absolutely claim, get it for free, continue building up that money. And even if you don't think that it's a coin that's going to be around for a while or a coin that you want to get, just go ahead and trade it into something that you would rather have once you get it. So that's kind of my suggestion on pretty much any coin that's in the top 100 on the faucet or the coin market cap. YOLO said, I have interest in mining game faucet for passive income. Do you have any others than Rollercoin? That's a good question. Rollercoin's my favorite. It's the easiest to use and the most profitable. I think it's crypto mining game, maybe? Rollercoin, crypto mining farm, I think was an old cloud mining site. There's a site that I have that is similar. Let me just try this here, going back to here and searching game. Let's see, Dogemon, if that's, I don't know if that's still around, but Bitcoin Mania is another game. Axis Infinity, that's not really a contract mining. Oh, yeah, this one actually is another good site. Let me see if it's still... Yeah, Contract Miner. Check this one out. This is another really good site as well. It's a game-based site where you build up your mining farm based off having to expand and purchase power and stuff like that. Check that one out. That's a good one. Again, any games that I've reviewed on the channel, just go to the channel and search game like I just did and look through all of these. I do have a video playlist here called Bitcoin Games. A lot of them are based on Rollercoin because that's the one that I really have a lot of. And I think check out this playlist. That'll probably be your best bet for seeing any games that I've done videos on. So yeah, we kind of looked through all of these. It's all about the channel goals and stuff. But yeah, I think 10,000 is a very doable goal. I'd like to even say 15,000 as a goal that I think is possible, but a little bit further out there. 10,000 I think is absolutely doable in the next year, so I'm going to go ahead and say 15,000 would be the goal for this year, being, a year from, today pretty much. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to continue doing videos, continue doing live streams, and hopefully continue building up the channel. Again, if you guys have any ideas or things that you'd like to see videos on sites, stuff like that, please, comment on any of the videos, whether it's a community post, a live stream, a video, say, hey, I found this site, check it out. I always like to see what you guys want to see videos on, and I'll do my best to make videos on them. So, again, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream today. Mike, thanks for stopping in. I see you said thanks for the stream. I appreciate the support. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I do hope to see you in the next